Welcome to Auto Painting Plus. It's January 18th, 2017. All of the auction people are in town. It's a mid-60-degree day. The rest of the country's freezing. And myself and Tim Jr., between our two families, we got a huge appetite for a lot of cars. And the reason I'm making this video is I have a lot of different scenarios, and I'm sure something that you have is going to fit one of them. So let's kind of take a walk through. I'll give you an idea of the pricing and what we're doing to these cars. A couple of them are done, some of them are ready to be worked on, and some of them like this one are just about to go home as soon as we color it. So this is a 2014 Ford Focus that they're going to trade it in. And this had just enough damage between the front bumper, between putting a hood on it, a new fender. We're going to paint this whole side. The rear bumper was chewed up, and someone had put a ski rack on the top temporarily, and there was a few dents. Now, had they gone to the dealer, they'd really take a beating. But for $950, plus a couple of cheap aftermarket parts, I'm sure that they're not going to lose near what they were going to lose. So this is a real good scenario for you to keep in mind. Possibly for a minimal amount of money, you might be able to trade that car in that you don't want any longer and that somebody has trashed, but it's still a late model car. Let's go take a look at a couple other scenarios. Now this particular car here is not going to be traded in like the Focus that we talked about, but this car is going on the block for sale. It looks really good everywhere, but it's got two delaminated panels and a ding right here. $350, we're going to blend the door, take care of this quarter panel, and this car will go down the road, and these people won't lose as much as they were going to lose over a simple panel problem. Now let's go and turn this direction, and let's take a look at a complete we just did. This car has 240,000 miles. It's a one owner. And for $850, we colored the whole outside. It still has every dent and every ding in it, and it looks like $1 million. Now these people have a 5-year warranty on this car, and I'm sure that it won't be driving that long, but it got a lot of bang for the buck, and you didn't even spend $1,000. Let's take a look at something else. This particular person only had liability, so we're going to put a new bumper on it, a new fender, align all of that, and blend the panels. They only have about $1,400 tied up. They'd have probably had $2,700 or $2,800 tied up in a collision shop. And we still give a 5-year warranty and a lifetime warranty on the structure that we repair. This mid-2000s Ford pickup belongs to a construction company. It had a problem in the door, and it has some large dents at the very back end of the bed. This job is $650. It got the repair work done. It's going to get block sanded in those areas, and then it's going to get those panels color matched and repainted. Now this one's for a dealer that deals in just these kinds. This is an awfully clean Bronco, and these things are starting to go through the roof in price. And all we're going to do to this for them is, if you take a look at this back tailgate, you won't see it, but there's 5 or 6 little door dents in here and one at the bottom. We're going to stay within the gate, $350. That's what he's got tied up in this panel. It's going to look perfect. And here's another one for you. This is a mid-2000s Dodge pickup, and it's a typical peeler on the hood, peeler on the roof. We fixed a dent or two in the bedside. Someone had redone the front bumper cover, and it all peeled off because of poor adhesion and not doing a good job. And this thing, to get the roof painted, the bedside, blend the front fenders, and paint the front bumper cap, they tied up $1,000. There's nowhere you're going to go to get the quality that we give you. To get the warranty for 5 years, you have to go to a collision shop to get what we give out. So Tim Jr. and myself are the two best painters in the valley for this lower end work. We need work. We want you to call.